Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some. Michael Waka, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He will lead this one off today.
For the Diamondbacks, center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. D-Row, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. The 0-1 delivery. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Moving under it, Lee makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jake
into the box
Lamb.
now, Jake Lamb. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. His career line against Waka, he's 1 for 5. Hey. 1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. Gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Diamondbacks get 1 on the Goldschmidt double. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Clay Buchholz starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Matt Adams now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Matt Adams.
Now here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Marcell Ozuna is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch on its way, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Lamb will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in, Michael Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Up around the face.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And that misses. 2-2.
2-2 now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Eduardo Escobar standing in. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Eduardo Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Set to get his day started, Steven Souza, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat, and he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Two and 2.
Oh, that's out.
Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Avila, a native Floridian. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Runner goes for third. That's a strike that broke. In plenty of time, and he's out at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Pitch on its way to Avila. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Soft liner to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I've had an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Clay Buchholz. Pulled softly out toward right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, you talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0 home. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Souza going back. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Into the box, Nate Walker. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One and one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Set and the 1-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Digging in, number 11. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Walker gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is in there.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches. So that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
In there, 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Set to get his day started, Harrison Bader, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Buchholz now on 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 3 called. And he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Stepping into the box, Michael Wacha. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Second and third here, 1 man out. Flares this one over toward first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Matt Adams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back, still ranging back. Gone! So So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He popped out in his first trip. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now another 0-2. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We've played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 5 and the D-backs 1. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Ready now, Ketel Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a hard liner toward short. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Waka a check at first, and he'll dive back in. Goldschmidt, a native of the state of Delaware. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, James.
Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Behind 0-2 now. Marte is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Molina might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for Arizona. They're down here 5-1. Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. Peralta going back. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting,
Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So striding forward now, Nate Walker. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta on the move. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And the runner from second is in to score.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Shelby Miller is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Shelby Miller.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No balls and 1 strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Raider.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. There's one on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
The pitcher, Michael Waka, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-1. Oh, Adams a little too quick on that one as this is pulled foul into the seats down the right side. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Miller sets. Here he comes on 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Adams at second with 2 down. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 3 innings complete. It's the Redbirds 10 and the D-backs 1. Now batting, Eduardo Escobar as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. In his career, Escobar is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steven Souza. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Shelby Miller. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in and looking for more, Michael
Leading off the Cardinal fourth, right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side. Played on the backhand. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now batting.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, number 3. High and deep to center field. Pollock looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Nate Walker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 11. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Another full count offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Striding in, Yadier Molina, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Now here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now in the box, Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Miller's got his target. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Souza has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Marte stands at first with 1 out. Two and one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0. Lays off 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Pulled toward right center field. Bader is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and as you can see, they are way behind. Stepping in, Michael Wacha. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 19, Matt.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Matt Adams. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
One out and a runner on second base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollard is there, two gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Adams stands at second with two gone. That's wide, 2-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Number 3 would be next. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with two out.
The batter, number 3.
Now at the plate, number 3. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
That's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Miller sets, trying to work it full on 3-1, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Into the box, Nate Walker. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, bases loaded. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jake Lamb standing in now. Over 2 for him to this point.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three and 1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's full now, 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Escobar. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Three and 0 now. Steven Souza will be next. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Luke Weaver enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Luke Weaver.
Steven Souza will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and they remain well behind. Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 11, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count to Molina. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Good curveball, strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Molina leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Luke Weaver, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Popped him up. Avila over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Daniel Descalso is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
3, Daniel Descalso.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. And that one just missed outside. The 3-1 pitch. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. The 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Adams moving to his left. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Lee racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. You're going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Descalzo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Arizona, and as you can see, they are way behind. Randall Delgado enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Randall Delgado.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Adams, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
Adams.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A high fastball is in there.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. Batting .500, 4 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Two balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now. .30 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
number 3 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Runners are at first and second with one away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Two and 0.
No strike.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fouled away. Adams on second. Lee at first. 2 out in the inning. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cardinals lead it 13-1. Stepping up now, David Peralta. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Smoke toward third. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Stepping in, Jake Lamb. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Nobody out, runner on first. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Again, a 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. In now, number 11. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Second baseman, number 11.
He's set and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. The relay, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Center fielder, Harris.
Settling in now, Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One out and a runner on third. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Luke Weaver, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Grounded foul off to the right. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Marte has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards leave one, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. At the plate, Steven Souza starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Alex Avila. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Number 3 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher, Randall Delgado.
Chris Owings will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. Arizona down to its last strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. St. Louis took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Wacha takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Clay Buchholz gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Clay Buchholz. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.